The chapter begins with Gojo and Sukuna activating their domain expansions once again. Furthermore, Gojo casually wipes away the blood from his nose, indicating his growing fatigue. This is the fourth time he has employed his domain expansion, in addition to using the reverse curse technique to heal both himself and his depleted curse technique. Gojo constantly operates at maximum capacity due to his innate 6 eyes, necessitating the use of a blindfold to mitigate sensory overload. It has been mentioned that he must frequently employ micro-reverse curse techniques to maintain his mental equilibrium. Consequently, the ongoing battle has pushed Gojo to the brink of exhaustion, far beyond the limits of normal exertion. Despite being aware of his condition, he maintains a composed demeanor, concealing his impending limit from Sukuna. This is why Gojo fights with heightened aggression and seeks to expedite the conclusion, as he is essentially racing against time. Additionally, it should be noted that Gojo must employ the reverse curse technique to restore his burnt-out curse technique following each domain expansion. Sukuna's ability to activate his domain alongside Gojo's has been confirmed, as seen when both domains were immediately activated after the previous chapter where they had broken simultaneously. It is uncertain whether Sukuna always possessed this capability or learned it from Gojo, as hinted in the previous chapter, emphasizing Sukuna's exceptional intelligence and adaptability akin to Garo from One Punch Man. Kusakabe states that during the 3 minutes when Sukuna destroys Gojo's domain from the outside, Gojo must inflict damage to prevent Sukuna from maintaining his own domain. Gojo has recognized that his domain has been destroyed 3 times by Sukuna attacking from the outside, rendering condition changes ineffective. Consequently, Gojo shifts his strategy, relentlessly assaulting Sukuna with rapid punches, pursuing him relentlessly, and successfully pummeling him, potentially utilizing the blue technique. He hurls Sukuna into the malevolent shrine, continuously assailing him until both their domains once again crumble simultaneously. Notably, the left side of Sukuna's face is severely damaged, possibly from a red technique. While the exact occurrence remains undisclosed, it highlights how Gojo managed to prevent his domain from being destroyed first, unlike previous encounters. Instead, both domains collapse concurrently. This move by Sukuna puts him at a significant disadvantage since he had to heal the damage inflicted on his face, resulting in a 0.1 second lag behind Gojo. Consequently, Gojo successfully activates his domain ahead of Sukuna, having only to heal his burnt-out curse technique without tending to his own injuries. In contrast, Sukuna must heal himself, including his face, repair his burnt-out curse technique, and then activate his domain, leaving him 0.01 seconds behind. This minuscule gap favors Gojo, as jujutsu battles at this elite level are determined by slight advantages. Capitalizing on this, Gojo swiftly strikes Sukuna in the chest, followed by the collapse of Sukuna's domain, the Malevolent Shrine, after 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Subsequently, Sukuna is struck by the Unlimited Void, marking the long-awaited moment of its impact in this encounter. Sukuna's response to being hit by the Unlimited Void is anticipated. Contrary to his invincibility, he proves vulnerable and unable to resist or overpower its effects. Once struck by the overwhelming information overload, the victim enters a catatonic state, unable to fight back. Gojo, in pursuit of Sukuna, expresses his intention to inflict severe damage on his heart, lungs, and liver, surpassing the threat posed to Yuji during the juvenile training school incident, a notable reference from the first season. This statement also hints at Gojo's potential to perform reverse curse technique on others, a rare ability demonstrated thus far by Shoko and Okotsu, with potential unknown cases. This connects back to the start of the fight, when Gojo mentioned his training and newfound understanding, allowing him to unleash his full power on Megumi, considering Sukuna currently inhabits Megumi's body. Given the close bond Gojo shares with Megumi, akin to that of an uncle, it is unlikely that Gojo intends to harm or kill Megumi solely to eliminate Sukuna, as he is aware of his ability to heal Megumi at some point. Despite the potential benefits for the greater good, Gojo's morality prevents him from harming Megumi solely to eliminate Sukuna. Nevertheless, Sukuna remains a formidable opponent, consistently presenting solutions to every challenge. Even after being struck by the Unlimited Void, Sukuna summons Maharaga, fulfilling our anticipation since the previous chapter, where the active Dharma chakra was observed. Sukuna, as demonstrated in his fight against Hirozu, showcases the ability to activate the Dharma chakra while not fully summoning Maharaga. This suggests a nuanced utilization of the 10 shadows, allowing the extraction of specific Shikigami abilities without complete summoning. Maharaga possesses the power of adaptation, rendering him invulnerable to various phenomena and techniques. This adaptability extends to the Dharma chakra itself, which Sukuna activates on himself, absorbing the hit and then transferring it to Maharaga, rendering the latter invulnerable. The whereabouts of the Dharma chakra throughout the battle remain intriguing, as it was visibly present during Sukuna's fight with Hirozu, but not observed against Gojo. It is implied that Gojo, with his 6 eyes, potentially perceived its existence. It is plausible that Sukuna stored the Dharma chakra in the 10 Shadows realm, making it invisible or employing it as a pocket dimension. Thus, when struck by the unlimited void, Sukuna's intention was to ensnare Gojo in a trap, redirecting the attack to Maharaga while the Dharma chakra was active. This turn of events greatly benefited Sukuna, as Gojo's plan hinged on defeating Maharaga in a single blow using the unlimited void, which would have potentially proved fatal. The interaction between unlimited void and Shikigamis remains uncertain. Gege stated that curses respond differently to the unlimited void due to their limited brain activity or capacity. Jogo, being a more intelligent curse, was heavily affected by it. However, Mahoraga's intelligence level remains uncertain, and it is unclear if he can communicate verbally. Nonetheless, he displays awareness of the situation and ends the chapter with a smile, adding a humorous touch. Undoubtedly, Mahoraga proves to be an immensely powerful entity, confirming our previous understanding. Mahoraga's power was somewhat diminished in his previous encounter against Sukuna during the Shibuya incident, likely because Megumi had summoned him. It remains unclear how much his strength was altered in that situation, considering his original untamed power. However, now being tamed by Sukuna, it is possible that Mahoraga is unleashing his full might. He shatters Gojo's domain expansion from the inside using his sword, which is perpetually infused with positive cursed energy, a feat previously unheard of. Breaking a domain expansion from within is an exceptional display of power, as we have witnessed Sukuna primarily dismantling it from the outside. Simultaneously, Gojo attempts to strike Mahoraga with a red curse technique reversal, but the latter effortlessly thwarts his attack, leaving Gojo in a vulnerable position. This leads to the pivotal moment where Mahoraga smiles, seemingly indicating that Gojo is now in deep trouble. It raises the question of whether Mahoraga has adapted solely to the short impact of the unlimited void, or if he possesses adaptation to all aspects of Limitless, including red, blue, and purple. The extent of Sukuna's adaptation at the end of the previous chapter also remains uncertain, as the Dhammachakra spins. With the domain expansion broken, Gojo faces significant challenges ahead, yet it is unlikely to mark his immediate downfall. While he may be on a time limit and in dire straits, Gojo still retains hidden strategies and techniques. This may be the point where he unleashes his ultimate technique. It is possible that Gojo possesses another technique or strategy, aside from the 200% power increase, or a potential Mega Purple technique. However, the specific details and nature of this technique remain uncertain. Similarly, Sukuna holds an additional trump card obtained from Yorozu through her curse technique construction, akin to the parallel between Mai and Maki. While it is unclear what exactly Sukuna received from Yorozu, it is anticipated that this item will play a significant role in Sukuna's ultimate confrontation with Gojo. Share your thoughts on this matter in the comments section. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like and consider subscribing for more content. I'm Rizzler, and I'll see you in the next one.